All right, everybody, so let's get this third review video, and I'm going to try to go through it quickly, but it's important that you just look for the words that we're looking for, okay? Let me go ahead and start with this. I'm going to read it. Last month, 60 students chose to be 100% virtual learners. This month, 32 students chose to remain as 100% virtual learners. What was the percent decrease in virtual learners, and round to the nearest percent? So we're going to come over here. Whenever we see something that says percent increase, percent decrease, or percent change, we know that we have to use this formula. And this is just the setup. And then we're going to figure out, how to get our answer. But first things first, this is the setup, so you need to know that. Then you need to replace all of the letters with what we know. What is the biggest number? 60 was the biggest number. What's the smallest number? 32 was the smallest number. Then we ask ourselves, what came first? Last month, so 60 is the original. Equals x over 100. I think this is where a lot of you make mistakes, because you try to skip from line 1 to line 3 instead of filling in line 2 like I just did and figuring out what to do from there. Now we're going to look and see how these numbers are diagonal from each other. So we're going to multiply them because we're cross multiplying. So you have to use the parentheses. And then I'm going to look at what is diagonal from my variable, and I'm going to come down to the third line and divide by that number. So that means 46.6% repeating is my percent decrease, but this said round to the nearest percent, so that 6 is going to make the 46 go up by 1. So my percent decrease is 47%. Okay? So make sure you know that formula and how to use it. And remember the keywords. Let's go to the next one. It says Sarah wants to purchase a new phone for $812. If the sales tax is 6%, how much sales tax will Sarah pay? How much sales tax? So all we want to know is how much tax. So whenever you see a number with a percent sign behind it and we've got money involved, let's come over here and let's do 6% of 812. That gives us $48.72. That is the amount of tax. If we had wanted the whole price, we would add the tax to the 812. But this question just wanted the tax, $48.72. So make sure to listen to or read the question very, very carefully. All right, the next one says Melissa needs to purchase a new office chair. The chair that she wants is $159, but the store has a coupon for 15% off. What is the price that she will pay for the chair? So we're going to get a discount, and we want to know how much that discounted price is going to be. So let's start with the 15%. Then we're going to put in how much the money is. So she's going to get a $23.85 discount, but that's not what they're asking for. They're asking for the final price. So start by putting in the $159, the cost, and subtracting your discount. And that gives you a final price of $135.15. Okay? $135.15. Always be super careful to give the answer to the question that's being asked. Always triple check that. And one more question here. It says Colton deposited $850 into a savings account. The bank gives him 1.05 simple interest. What will the balance, that means the whole amount, of Colton's account be after 6 years? So we're going to start with the percent, 1.05%. Then we're going to put in the money, $850, and we're going to multiply it by the number of years. Now, that number, 5355, is the interest, but we want the whole balance. So we're going to start with what we put in the first place, and since it's interest, we add the interest. So that means our balance after 6 years will be $903.55. If they had just asked for the interest, it would be $53.55. But they asked for the balance, so we had to add it. Okay? So again, triple check that you're answering the question that's being asked. All right.